Hey everyone, Cypher here again, and this is episode 5 of Dante's Inferno. And in this episode, we are in the 4th circle of the Inferno, which is greed. Now, you probably can say, oh, how is it greed? It's like cavernous and so on. Well, if you look on the walls very carefully, you see a little bit of specks of gold, so kind of, yeah. And that's the whole thing is, when Dante was coming up with the Inferno, he associated greed with money, gold, because gold was the big currency back in the day, and that was showing right there is how you get to a relic demon right there, so it's kind of cool. Alright, so, like I said, Dante was, associated gold with it, so greed back in the day for Dante was, if you had wealth and you hold on to it, or you, abused it or so forth, you could, be greed. But definitely, if you say, well, the best way to say it was, I think in Dante's word mindset, I read in in a translation of something, they stated that Dante said, if you're a farmer and your animals, your livestock produced more than your neighbors, but you didn't give away that one to be equal, you'd be rich, you'd afford it. Yeah, and you double jump around, you can get to that hidden fountains. So it's pretty cool. And here we are, we're now in greed. It's all mechanical, gold looking, and your destined boss guardian is, well, someone with a familiar face. Yeah, it's Dante's father. Now, you can't really say he's the guardian of greed, because greed is constantly just watched over by the demons here, so it's no big deal. However, he is here because he's very, Dante's father was very greedy. He would, sinned so much, but obviously greed was his highest level. And Dante honestly hated his father quite badly. So yeah. So greed, it's hard to talk about so much because everyone technically knows what it is in one way, form, or another. Yeah, Virgil could speaks it very defiantly, but greed is such a very sensitive topic, and as a YouTuber, I can say that some people, like the big name channels, could be greedy in their own way because they're constantly hoarding all these viewerships that other people can pay from. So yeah, and yeah, Virgil it's like if you do this way, he robs you from the fat world and stuff like that. Yeah. And this area is, like I said, it's all mechanical looking, and it is. This place is all mechanical, and even would be the pools, or if you fall in, you're dead, is molten lava. Alright, so obviously you want to double jump or jump really well onto this moving platform, but you get time just right. If you don't, you fall in and you will die. Here it's kind of weird transitions, you have to move yourself just right to get onto it, but once you're on it, you're on. And then actually, what we are going to right now is actually the end of the round. You actually make a full 360 here, and where I'm staying is the route you would go to get out. So, big, of course, demons being demons, they trick you by saying, hey, we're gonna pull you open, but no, we're gonna hold you back a little bit, put the lever away, and do that, and then activate everything so it goes into chaos mode for you. That's demons for you in a nutshell. Now, when it comes to, on the whole topic of this, the Inferno, the dead, and so forth, it is such a sensitive topic to multiple religions and so forth. I believe it's the Hindu religions. If you did bad in life, there's bad in death will come to you. So if you, for example, if you didn't treat others with respect, and you would, in a sense, karma would come into play, and you would get some return, or the afterlife will be more hellish for you. Now, these creatures right here, I should mention real quick that the way to beat them is like you saw back in the episode 1, where we're running down from the chapel into going to descent into the abyss, the Inferno. Yeah, they use your Holy Cross in order to put them into a stun state to freeze them on their position, and you're in kind of business. So yeah. But like I said, when it comes to the Inferno, it's such a sensitive topic in multiple communities because they fear it. I was watching a, kind of could say it was a bit of a documentary / just an old video, but they talked about the afterlife, the Inferno, and it actually was quite interesting. They actually, someone mentioned about that, is how actually a legitimate place, and these individuals actually stated that some oil diggers or earth scientists, geologists, or seismology or seismologists, whatever it may be called. They basically listening to the sounds of the earth, and supposedly they said the sounds did not sound like they were from Earth, and it sounded like people screaming, screaming, yelling, like being tortured. And they said like this could be the sounds from the afterlife. This could be hell. Now this area is very, very, very difficult. Due to the fact that these gears are rounded, so you can't grab onto it, and also they're moving, so you can't. And now see, I'm tempting to get to this lost soul, and once you get there, you gotta do is throw it, or you gotta go wrap around, and it's just plain difficult. And that's why I'm showing it because it's easy. It's so difficult. I'm an experienced player with playing God of War and other games of all around me, doing like double jumping around corners, and it is just a literal pain in the ass. All right. It's a little pain in the ass. But of course, that's something for him. He wants to torture. Alright, and get rid of the well-being of the city. But, like I said back in the other episodes before this, you pick what you want. You say, I can resolve these people and get tons of holy points, or I can punish them and make sure they really suffer here in the Inferno, and basically get my unholy points. So, you pick who you want. And there are some people that truly deserve to be punished in the Inferno, while some they need forgiveness. Example, Pontius Pilate, right? He deserved it because in the Christian belief is he was just the governor of Jerusalem / Galilee, or wherever it is. And I call myself a Christian on that one. Fail on my part. Is the fact is, and he said like, I sent an innocent man to his death, and then being Jesus. Because the reason is because the people feared him, thinking, oh, he's a false prophet, la 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 la, blah 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 blah, la 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 la. No, I'm not sounding like a stupid terrorist, no. But yeah, he was horrible. And then there's those here that really are like, yeah, you kind of deserve to be punished big time. You want me to be punished. All right. And actually, we're coming up to probably one you classify as the true denizen of the Inferno, which is Hoarder and Waster right there. Hoarder and Waster, almost by their names. Hoarders hoard the wealth, while Waster wastes away. And the easiest way to beat them is by using Righteous Path right there and basically stun them into like basically almost like it's a mission move. And minions, easiest way to do it is just like a cross slam because it's such a wide range attack. It takes them out relatively quick, and it's been fun. Now, of course, take out those hoarders wishes ASAP, because you do not, they will cause trouble, because that spin attack you saw what the first one did will cause trouble. And actually, see, there it is in action, but by using Righteous Path, you kind of cancel it out and easy to destruct it. Of course, mine's a level 3 Righteous Path, because obviously it's a replay of the game, but anyways, still, it's very, very, very useful. And obviously, where though that one door mouth is, that's where you need to go. And as I say, you destroy some of these lantern stuff, you should be able to get some soul points out of them and utilize them in leveling up your Dante. That's what describe it. Still moving on the top of those people supposedly finding the sounds of the Inferno being recorded and so forth. And it could be, or it could be just the magma core moving around. Of course, you gotta find how those people like somehow they lost their head, and next man they kind of regenerate. It's kind of weird. Maybe they kind of go for it. They pop out and then hide right away and pop back out. But that technique you see right there, you take that first out and you go with someone is the way to go, because you will not have enough time to unlock the door or get back onto the stuff. And once you pass it, it's good. It's simple. It's just simple. Of course, you can use evasive maneuver and act like you're kind of like Indiana Jones if you want, but that's your pick. But yeah, on the whole afterlife thing, it's being as someone who's into the paranormal, this is a very, very grueling topic, and especially Inferno makes you think like how in the afterlife is, especially the 9 sins of the Inferno that Dante makes us go through. Now, the easiest way to get through this little nuisance area is obviously just jump down here, especially take out that first gnat, newt, whatever, and utilize it. And of course, I just did some heavy attacks and then blasting with it because we're basically almost like an insta kill. But this area, it's played smart and you can get through it very quickly. Now, there is a lost game soul here, and that's what they are. They're called the game souls. And actually, seriously, you go on the game menu and you look up like in your journals, and it'll say game souls. Well, Of course, this is the area of the dam, so it makes sense why I would be saying that. I know, same damn back. If you look on the wall here, you see these characters, like they're pushing up boulders and so forth. That's actually very significant because in Greek mythology, there is a story of a person that tricked Hades and Persephone to basically get up, and his punishment was to constantly roll up boulders up a mountain, and as soon as he gets to the top, the boulder falls back down. He has to repeat the process over and over and over and over again until basically the end of times. And basically seeing that here with the as the hoarders or wasters, if you're holding your money and basically push up your weight in gold or double weight or whatever it may be to get past it. So you gotta play smart here, but also like I said with those creatures, it's just of course here at way because those things will knock you out, especially when there's molten gold there and you fall in that, you're dead. Of course, jumping down here doesn't work as well because it's like a small amount works, comes across and your knuckles are up there and you pretty much get whacked down. So, got to pay attention here. Now, as you saw in the center, there is a relic demon there, and it's up to you to, if you want to, is to get through there. And hey, there's this guy. Hey. Really? You debts to pay? You know what I'm gonna do? Huh? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna punish you. There you basically. Yeah, he wasn't something because basically, if you heard his comments like, thank you for your generosity and so forth like that, yeah. You can tell he was a cursed soul now. I'll wait for precise moment because they go X so amount of distance far and you gotta tap your circle pin so quickly. And if you hit the basic key right away, you can pass by. Obviously, I'm showing this part here is even upon falling down and even upon opening that door, the door doesn't close, it stays open, which is very nice. So, not that great. But, greed here is quite, makes you think, like, about your wealth. Like, do I want to hoard all this wealth that I have and basically not give it to people? Back in the day, especially Dante's time, that would be bad. You'd be, damned to here in this realm. Or by giving away, you could help out the less fortunate and helping them out. So, I get pretty super wisely on it. Alright, and I'm going to cut off right at this point because greed is, like I said, it's quite long to get through. So I'll see you guys on the next video.